next up, we got Christian Clary against Jared Morris. And Clary's coming out, debut fight, and Morris is 3-4. He's been in it for a little while.
Yeah, you got Clary. He's representing JG. You'll have a lot of fighters on this card tonight from JG's out of Cincinnati. Then Jared Morris is representing Lawrenceburg Martial Arts and Team Hurt. And he did let me know to mention that's Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, not Indiana. So don't get it confused.
I was about to get that confused.
Actually, I called one of his fights a while back, and I had it totally confused. I kept saying it.
A couple of ground fighters that looking like Jared Morris is a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, wrestling in high school. Christian Clary is a wrestler, jiu-jitsu fighter, but he is bringing a little Muay Thai to the table. So we'll see how that holds up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Premier MMA Championship is a very proud sponsor of our veterans and regularly donates tickets to the Vet Tix program to give something to those who gave. Would you please give a round of applause for any veterans that are in attendance tonight?
Gotta love Rick Toms, giving it out to our servicemen and women.
Tonight's event will be aired live on Fight TV network. At their request, we will not be allowing any live video feed or video to be taken at tonight's event. Anyone caught doing so will be ejected from the building and not get a refund. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out our next fighter, Jared the Dragon Morris.
Here we have, again, Jared the Dragon Morris coming out of Lawrenceburg Martial Arts and Team Hurt. Like Scott said earlier, this guy's got a little bit of experience coming into the cage, but still a pretty young fighter.
Okay, he's coming in at 3-4. So he's got 7 fights under his belt. Definitely, I know he likes to get to the ground. A lot of his fights get finished there. Jiu-jitsu is pretty strong. Is his strong suit.
See if we can get a submission of the night tonight. The crowd just went pretty wild for old Jared the Dragon.
He's got a good following.
I think I'm going to wear a gi out to my next fight.
Oh, yeah?
You should totally do it. Just throw the other person off.
Yeah, I think looking around, I have seen quite a few of the Dragon shirts in the crowd, so I believe this young man's pretty well known around here. Shows respect to the cage.
And his opponent, Christian Clary.
Got some good entrance music going there.
Absolutely. Another debut fighter from George Grizel's Academy out of Cincinnati, Christian Clary. Wanted to give a shout out to all of his coaches at JG's MMA.
He's got George Grizel cornering him.
Absolute legend.
Tail of the tape, 23 years old for Clary, 22 for Morris, 5'2" for Clary, 5'6" for Morris. Both came in right at 125, 124. So,
it's a bit of a reach advantage on the Dragon.
Yeah. And height, so, yeah.
This is Premier MMA Championship live on Fight TV, and this is an amateur fight scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first in the red corner. He stands 5'6", weighing 125 pounds. Fighting out of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, he represents LMA, Jared the Dragon Morris. And in the blue corner, he stands 5'6", weighing 125 pounds. Fighting out of Wilmington, Ohio, he represents JG MMA Christian Clary.
The referee, Chris Kim, is going to start this thing up for us.
Touch gloves.
Oh, nice teep kick from the Dragon.
Oh,
Another one. He's got to watch though them kicks when keeping his hands down though.
Yep.
Even
all right, there we go. Over the bell.
Coming in for the kill.
nice right hand off that one. He got returned though.
All right, now we have the Dragon on top and Christian Clary on the bottom, trying to pull a half guard, it looks like. Rolls him over.
Nice reversal.
Beautiful. And that's the kind of training you get at JG's right there. Fantastic reversal.
Jared's working to get his legs up to go for a triangle or an arm bar.
So we have two ground fighters here, the Dragon, a brown belt himself in jiu-jitsu.
He's trying to work that triangle up. Yep. Now he's going to reach for the leg. The only problem is you have these jiu-jitsu fighters sometimes who start doing MMA and they start thinking, oh, I'm going to swing under and grab a leg, but you're committed. You have nothing blocking your face.
It's kind of interesting seeing that actually Jared Morris throwing strikes from the bottom, being the aggressor here.
Exactly.
Looking for that sweep.
Yep.
What would you do here, Charles, if this is you on top?
Charles would just stand up. What kind of question was that?
Stand up, knock him out. That's simple.
Stand and bang.
Got a full guard now. Looks like he's locking his arms up, maybe possibly moving for an arm triangle. No?
I'm impressed with Morris on his ability. He's just going open guard and he's getting butterflies in, and he's very confident on his back. It's like before, he was still working punches off the bottom. Yeah.
You can see the experience here. He's very, very collected.
Yeah. Creating space. Keeps working. He's got butterflies in and he lets it go.
Christian's going to need to do something to get to score points here. I mean, this position is dominant, but he's not scoring a lot.
There's a couple coming.
He's got a nice body triangle. And Christian needs to try to roll into that ankle, see if he can open up that body triangle. Oh, and it breaks open.
Yeah. So from here, you can start getting up, start wall walking.
Sometimes being against that cage, you can wall walk up there.
Yep.
Looks like we got some blood on the mat. I don't know if that's from...
It's from Clary.
Yep. He's got a bloody nose.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Way to finish the round.
That's the first round. Absolutely. That cut over the eye of Christian Clary.
I'll say that first round with the JG, he controlled the top.
Pretty good first round there. A lot of reversals.
Yep. A lot of back and forth. Yeah, it's kind of a hard. That's a hard call. I mean, if it depends on what the judges are looking at. Most of them would give it to Clary because he was on top, but Morris being on bottom did just as much damage, obviously. But he, was constantly moving and working for stuff. He wasn't just dormant when he was down. So that's a tough call on who took that round. Got the replay going.
Got some good strikes from on top.
He's working.
And we have the cut man there cleaning him up a little. What is that, his left eye? I believe he has a cut over.
Yeah, I believe that in his lip, I thought. Mainly the eyebrow.
Both fighters, though, they seem to have a lot of feel left. They don't look too burned out after that exchange.
Nah, not at all.
About to start off the second round. And where else can you see fights like this? This is Premier MMA Championship right here at Hit Sports Complex. Let's see what the second round has to offer.
Touch of the gloves. Little quick on the kick after the glove touch.
That would be questionable, I'd say.
Yeah.
He's probably not thinking straight. You know, he's got that adrenaline running.
Oh, nice overhand into the shot.
So he does have an arm around the neck there, but I'm not sure he's going to pull anything off.
Yeah, no, he's pretty safe there.
Beautiful two-piece to the takedown with Christian Clary there. That was fantastic. Back into the guard for the Dragon on bottom.
He does. He's throwing from the bottom. He's reaching for an arm.
Oh, something.
Problem is, again, when you go for this, you commit both your hands to theirs.
Right.
So if Clary starts reaching over like he did for a second to throw punches.
That eyes open back up.
Yep. He's landing some big shots from the top, though. Oh, and he's caught an armbar. Oh, he got his head back out. Nice. That was a close one.
Nice open guard.
Jared's trying to get to a hip to work a sweep. He's also pushing an arm down, looking for that triangle. And he's going back after that arm again.
Doing a decent job defending his face, though, keeping that arm up.
Yeah, he's kind of caught. They're kind of caught in the corner, so
yeah,
he's gonna have to let that go and then get pulled back out.
Pushing through, going for the strikes from the top again.
Yep.
Just trying to get those legs out of the way.
Up kicks are coming. Nice.
Then back into the full guard. I mean, this is a good fight.
If you're wondering why Charlie Stafford's not saying much, it's because they're on the ground.
He's just waiting for the knockout.
He's waiting for them to get back up, and then you'll hear nothing but Charlie.
I do like his active guard though on the bottom.
Yeah, he's definitely stayed really busy with it. He's not just been trying to hold and wait for them to stand up. He's working that triangle right up in there, though. That was slick. He was very limber on Jared's part. He's eating punches, though, for it. Yep, back to guard now.
Yep. Some fantastic jiu-jitsu coming from Jared Morris out of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
10 seconds on this round. He's trying to hip out.
That eye looks
and
like
Clary's leaking.
Yeah, a lot of blood coming out. And into the second round we go. I'd say that's another tough one. Clary had the big moment in that round, but didn't do much with it afterwards.
Looks like he's got him another cut right in the center of his eyes, and his nose is bleeding now. So he, for a debut fight, to have your forehead split and your eye split and your nose.
Earning his licks.
Yes.
But for debut, that two-piece to the takedown, that was a beautiful transition.
Yeah, it was. He set that up really nice. There he is, working the up kicks. Are getting ready to come.
Oh, nice
that's probably where that cut came from.
Yeah, because that was solid heel.
They still look fresh.
Yeah. It's the good thing about 125ers. They usually don't run out of steam.
Right. Very exciting weight class.
So it'll be interesting to see how this would go. If this next round goes like the previous ones, it'll be interesting to see what judges thought of it.
Right. This is a pretty close fight right now.
Yeah.
And they get ready to start this third and final round.
Chris Kingman just owning that cage. Touch gloves. I'd like to see them finish this fight standing, but
yeah.
I don't foresee that happening.
No.
Both still quick on their feet. Oh, went for that
Allen,
takedown again.
Allen caught him hard, too.
Got a nice takedown.
Yep.
Christian Clary working on that side control. Trying to push over to the mount. It's going to be tough, though, with those legs of Jared Morris.
He's got a...
Improvised north-south position.
Yeah, he's trying to lock it up. He was trying to switch the wrists into it, but it wasn't working that well.
Reaching over to get those knees in. Get some weight on him.
Yep. He's trying to make space. Took some body shots for his effort, though.
All right. This is not a good spot for Jared Morris. I mean, he could come at it with that brown belt in jiu-jitsu, but right now Christian Clary could open him up pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, he's staying really active, though. I mean, he's working for it for sure.
He's got an arm trap there.
Yeah, arm trap, but
Can't
at the
feel good
same
on.
time, he's committing.
Right. And right there with his shots, but and the arm's out.
And again, it's like, oh, he only took a few shots. But if the judges are looking at, okay, who's getting the most shots in at this point, and you're
Right.
committing both your hands to that or wrist or leg.
Yeah, Christian Clary once on top and needs to slide that knee over across the stomach with Jared Morris and take that full guard.
Switched his hip.
Very
He's got some
nice.
big hammer fists coming down.
Putting some weight on him. Hit
His
him in.
top pressure is really good from Clary.
I mean, he is on him like a pit bull, though. He's not coming off. He is.
Jared's bridging. He's trying to hit. He's trying to roll. He's trying to stay active and work. At this point now, because you're both sweating, you're a little slippery.
Right. Not too high of a chance of submission coming out of this. But I'd say, like you were saying before, the judges right now, though, are definitely going to favor Christian Clary, I would say, for this round.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's almost out.
Almost.
Still on top
So
of it.
close.
Getting some shots in.
Eating shots for it.
10 seconds left.
Did Jared trap that arm again?
Yep.
Christian's just got to hold out 8
He's
seconds.
going to be at a stalemate at this position.
Oh,
He's going to try to finish strong.
There you go. And then it's going to go to decision.
Very good fight.
Really good.
Well, I don't think we'll see anything unanimous tonight. It will be a split decision if I had a wager.
Yeah.
Back to Scott was saying, it depends on what the refs are the judges looking for. You never know when to go to the judges.
Right.
Big overhand, he sets it up, that 1-2, and just immediately shoots in for the takedown. Drives him into the cage hard.
A lot of power there,
Yeah.
especially for that low weight class.
Yep.
And then, I mean, that's this kid's debut fight. Coming in, going a full 3 rounds. Just waiting the official decision for this fight. A 3-round battle. I always hated that, trying to slip your shirt on after a fight and you're just covered in sweat. It's
Yeah,
not
a shirt's one thing, but a rash guard, I don't
Right.
understand what the... Couldn't have tossed the poor guy a shirt? At least give him his gi top back.
right.
That's tougher than the fight.
Yeah. Now he's getting
There you go, Kevin helping him.
at the end of the fight here. He was caught, and then he just started finishing
Yeah.
strong with hammer fists.
You gotta make that last impression.
Up to Rick Toms for the decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had the decision, but I think we should hear from both fighters once again, because that was a very good fight. Judges number 1 and 2 scored about 30-27. Judge 3 scores about 29-28 for the winner of this bout by unanimous decision from the blue corner, Christian Clary.